Welcome back, Gridiron fans. I'm your online host, Andrew Homan, and we've got Steven Hernandez on desk to break down the TVC-Hocking. Now, Steven, Trimble in their second matchup with the TVC Ohio opponent came out on the bottom once again. What does that say about the Tomcats?
Unfortunately, despite their dominance of the TVC-Hocking, Trimble is just not invincible. Their game against out-of-conference Alexander proves that they may not be as good as they were last year going into the playoffs. They definitely have some big shoes to fill if they want to end up going to the semifinals of the state championship like they did last year.
That definitely will be difficult to do once again, but you know, those Tomcats, they are always a great team. Now, looking in the middle of the upper middle of the conference, I guess, you have South Gallia, Miller, and Waterford all locked in right around that 3, 4, 5 spot. What is so intense about that section of the conference, Steven?
Well, not only are all three of these teams 4-3, but they're all vying for that one final 8th playoff spot, currently held by Miller in Division 7, Region 25. McInnes, for one, has been injured for Miller for the latter part of this season, and it's actually going to be harder than expected for them to finish their home record with a win against South Gallia. At the same time, South Gallia is going to have a hard time trying to beat Miller because their last 2 games against strong opponents, Trimble and Belpre, have ended with 44-0, 44-12 losses. And finally, the last team in the mix, Waterford, has a tough task going to Belpre for a win. Although they've had a better time trying to go against the tough opponents in the TVC-Hocking, it's definitely going to be tougher for them out of all these games if they want to have a chance to get into the playoffs.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see how these 3 teams play out in the last week of the season. Thanks a lot, Steven. Make sure that on Instagram you're following us over at WOUB Sports. We're posting great pictures from the game, and also make sure that you're using the hashtag Glory15. That way your picture can end up on our show. For Steven Hernandez, I'm Andrew Homan. Thanks for watching.